I'm Dave Everett and I work for Dynamic Ground Solutions. We're here working for Robertson's Construction, preparing the ground ready for a new Tesco. Yeah, the operators are fine with them. It helps them during digging operations or pushing out. The system works well and the operators find it very helpful.
Well, the iMC helps the operator in a way that no other machine does. It helps you control it, it helps you keep to the levels, it keeps you within the guidance of what the plans are. So in a way, the iMC is like a helping hand for the operator in the machine.
The features of the iMC machine makes the job a lot easier. It's good because you can just put the model in and you just let it do itself. It cuts to target surface and no more. So much easier on you. And
my name's Alex Pilchowski. I'm a senior site engineer for Dynamic Ground Solutions. You normally notice it the most actually when they go onto a dummy machine, something that we've hired in that doesn't have any of the GPS. That when they've been working on iMC machines, their first question is, well, where's the GPS? Where's the smart side of this machine? How do I put it in auto and all sorts of things like that?
A new operator coming into the business who haven't used the iMC system find it very helpful. They sort of pick it up fairly quickly.
the Komatsu iMC is a good machine. You just look at the screen and it tells you where to go. And
the iMC seems to help the operator more than the other systems, and the guidance is far easier to use and accurate.
The thing with the iMC is that it helps you at the beginning to focus on things more like safety, positioning your machine, making sure that you're aware of your surroundings, so you don't have to focus on the nitty gritty like, am I 20 mil high, am I 20 mil low, and trying to measure all this out just by looking at it. So there's a lot of safety behind it that helps you out, and also it helps people grow faster.
With more new operators coming into the industry recently, the iMC features allow them to quickly gain confidence and be more productive on the machine.
A machine without GPS, it takes longer and it involves more manpower, more intervening with an engineer, whereas the iMC and the GPS on the Komatsu, it just speeds the whole job up, makes the whole job safer because you haven't got the men round you. You can just be left out there, and it's quicker, safer, and it cuts the job down by half.
It's difficult to quantify, but you're easily saving at least 50% because it's not just the amount of time that the machine takes to complete a task. Obviously, it can complete it faster with the smart technology and with the GPS guidance. But it's also the fact that you've got the engineering side of things, you've also got the testing side of things. So when you've got people using GPS equipment, operators that is, I need to check things a lot less often, which means that I can get on with other tasks. So you're also saving my time.
all the models nowadays, they're all like contours, and you couldn't really do that freehand. It would be taking the ages.
Obviously it helps time. On average, we tend to gain 2 to 3 hours a day rather than using a normal operated machine. Yeah, some people might say that iMC takes the skill out of the job, but it's actually just about assisting the operator rather than taking any skills away.
The Komatsu, I think, is one of the better machines out there. It's a machine that's easy to operate, its power when you need it, and its smoothness when you need it.
The iMC is there to help you, and it's there to help especially newer operators focus on things that, like positioning of their machine, whether they need to dig themselves out of shelf to load a stockpile, load anything else. So it actually helps them on the safety side of things.
iMC can be just as useful for the really experienced operators. it assists them, makes their job easier and less stressful, I guess.
Yeah, I've drove lots of machines over the years. The ones that come with it already on from the factory, it's just all a lot neater, a lot tidier, and to me it's more secure.
You've got Smart Construction Remote and you've got Smart Construction Dashboards. Now, Remote is essentially my way of accessing all the machines online. So I don't have to go to a machine to interact with it. So this includes uploading designs onto it. I can even change the settings on their machines, like their blade wear, sort of what buckets they've got attached and things like that. So when I get a phone call from another site asking me for assistance, I can go on Remote, I can access the machine, I can see exactly what they're seeing, and I can change all the settings and I can make adjustments while also talking to the person on the other end and showing them how to do it. Dashboard is the survey side of things. So this is the things that the machine operators won't see. A weekly drone survey will be done and then it will upload onto Dashboard, which is this here, and we'll be able to see from that the levels site-wide, and we can take measurements off of this, we can compare it to final designs, we can compare it to previous drone surveys, and it's a great supporting tool because it's not just the surveying side of things that it assists with, it's also tracking what work's being done, how quickly it's being done, but also a record of proof because you have a weekly snapshot. It frees up a lot of my time. I'm not required to go out on site and survey the whole site every single week. With the iMC machines, they have this as-built data. It takes readings directly from the machine. So in between this drone survey, which was taken about 2 weeks ago, and this as-built data, which is uploaded daily, this is everything that has changed on site. So this particularly here is a burrow pit, and you can see here that because the machines have been working in it with the iMC, they've taken points and recorded data off of it, and I haven't had to go out and survey that. I haven't had to wait for another drone survey to update. That is data that appears daily, and so it speeds everything up essentially. It also makes things safer. So if you consider when we're digging a trench maybe 6 meters deep, I can't go into the bottom of that trench, it's not safe. But the machine will pick up absolutely all the data that I need, and it's a record of what we've done in a day, especially with these big trenches or big excavations where you want to dig it out as quickly as possible, and then for safety you want to backfill it and reinstate the ground as quickly as possible.